What's up, you beauties? My name is BatchatBegins. Welcome back to another video in the How to Tank Guide series. Today we'll be talking about platoons and what is so effective about them on the battlefield. Now, a good platoon can absolutely dominate any game because of their coordination. But how is that, and why does that happen? Well, let me tell you straight off the bat, there are several things that go into a good platoon. The first thing you need to be aware of is your tank composition. Now, I'm playing in a platoon composed of two light tanks. That's the Batchat and the Vickers Light 105. We're going to want to stick together, make use of my spotting range and the Batchat's DPM, and we're going to be able to absolutely dominate anybody trying to contest us. Now, the important thing to do is for you, in your own personal platoons, is to know how your tanks work best together. If you have two heavy tanks, maybe rushing a flank and, taking a 2v1 would be a really great option. Two TDs, potentially you could set up a crossfire. Stuff like that, knowing how your tank works with your platoon mate's tank. Now, another great thing to keep in mind when platooning is focus fire. If you're able to focus the same tank, you have an incredible amount of DPM on just one target, and you should be able to focus them down rather effectively, and that will take out more dangerous tanks from the game very, very quickly. As you can see, this Kranwagen didn't stand a chance because he was busy looking at the friendly team while we were able to put in shells across the way onto him, bringing him down to a one-shot very early on in this game. And me and Anath in the Batchat are going to do the same thing to this T-92. As you can see, target priority and being able to use focus fire, also a very key part of the platoon. Another thing to keep in mind when playing in a platoon is situational awareness. Now, I've mentioned this before, but this is one of the most crucial skills in Blitz. And as you can see, I'm kind of failing at it right now because if you haven't noticed on the minimap, there's an enemy heavy tank that's flanked all the way around through the encounter cap, and he's now posing a massive threat to our flank and to the positions that me and my platoon mate are in. So, I immediately call for help on my quick bar menu, and my platoon mate responds in kind, and we're ready to target the E100. Now, I'm not on VC in this game, but I was still able to effectively communicate with my platoon mate. And that is another thing that you really want to look for in a platoon mate, and that is somebody who can really read you and knows how you play, recognizes your playstyle, and can support you efficiently. That's always very, very key, and it is some of the most important stuff you need to look for in platooning. If you don't gel with your platoon mate very well, it can be hard to effectively support each other on the battlefield, and that can lead to miscommunication and lost opportunity to really do well during the game. But as you can see, me and Anath, we understand each other very well. We're able to focus the same targets and support the rest of the team in the meantime. Even though Anath wasn't supporting me the entire time on the E100, he was busy taking care of the E3 and the 183 that were going ahead and attacking the rest of our team, and he was able to effectively neutralize the 183 down to a significant amount of health, and he was able to fully take out the E3, which is fantastic. Those are two very dangerous tanks. But now that that threat is dealt with on the other flank, we are both putting our focus fire on the enemy tanks that have gone ahead and flanked around. As you can see, he's going to start shooting the Emil any second now. Bingo, there it is. And we're going to go ahead, focus out the Emil, who is the autoloader, the more dangerous target in our opinion. And now we've taken care of two tanks, and there's only one left. And because of my positioning and the help from our IS-4, we're already able to go ahead and flank behind this Foch and take care of him very, very easily. So to sum up, knowing your tank composition, being able to read the battlefield and the enemy lineup, being able to gel with your partner, focusing the same tanks out, and putting all of your effective DPM to use, those kind of things are going to maximize your platooning in-game. It's going to help boost your win rate, and it's really, really going to lead to you guys carrying games, as me and Anath have done here. We have fully neutralized the enemy team, and with the last shell on the 183, we've sealed a 6.4k game. Anath himself did 5k, and you'll see the rest of our team wasn't really fantastic, but we were able to go ahead and carry that game despite that. That brings us to the end of the video. Guys, if you have any ideas on what you'd like to see in this series, please let me know in the comments down below. All relevant links will be in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I thought you were the one listening to my